love mornings. Waking up in Bosnia on our extended road trip, the day is bright and the mood is light. I am a morning person with a whole morning routine. I reflect, show gratitude. I said in a previous video that we are in a presidential suite on the top floor, so let's see the city of Sarajevo now in the daytime. Each day you awake, identify something, at least one thing for which you are grateful. Set an intention for the kind of day you want, and even if something bothersome occurs during that day, you still have set the intention to manage your emotions around what the day may bring, and not to allow others to steal your joy. Sarajevo. It's the political, financial, social, and cultural center of Bosnia and Herzegovina and a prominent center of culture in the Balkans. It's a compact city on the Mirjaka River, surrounded by the Dinaric Alps, and has the old quarter Bashčaršija, a landmark where we're going today. Let's move closer so that I can show you the view that I'm seeing. All of the red roofs that are common in the region, mosques, mixed architecture of Ottoman style, Hungarian style, and others. It's a beautiful vantage point from which to view the city and can put into perspective the history of the country and the Balkan region. Back inside the suite, here is a clearer view of the division between the bathroom and seating area that I talked about in the first episode of Bosnia. Either open the drapes or close the drapes. Hey, do what you like. It's time to prepare for the day. So after getting dressed, we went down to the dining room to eat breakfast. This really is such a beautiful hotel in the center of everything. We began with soup. Of course, this is chicken noodle soup. We also had fruit, and my husband had yogurt in addition. I don't eat yogurt, never have. Do you like yogurt? Back in the room after completing our breakfast and before checking out, I wanted to enjoy the moment more. So I sat on the extended balcony of our suite, overlooking Sarajevo, listening to the bells ring for prayer time, observing life while living life. I've now been to all countries in former Yugoslavia. Bosnia is the last one for me, and it feels good to have seen them all now. I remember saying in high school I wanted to visit this part of the world. A teacher in high school would show documentaries in class. It clearly did not deter me from coming to the Balkans and loving it in the Balkans. Do you ever just sit somewhere, not doing anything, but sitting and being? Take a few moments a day to just be. We are called human beings, not human doings. Here's a mindful tip. Be cognizant of the places you go to respect their culture. If a place is more conservative, then dress more modestly or cover certain areas. Okay, so this might be the only time where I'm waiting for my husband to finish, so I guess it's time to go now. We packed our luggage in the car in the garage and walked to Bashčaršija. He always finds the best hotels because this one is literally next to Bashčaršija. It's a very warm day and awaits our exploration. Built in the 15th century, Bashčaršija is a landmark in the Old Quarter, Sarajevo's Old Bazaar, and is the historical and cultural center of the city. The word Bashčaršija derives from the Turkish language, bash meaning head, primary or main, and Čaršija meaning bazaar or market. Bashčaršija is famous for its food culture and is home to a number of outstanding restaurants and street food stalls where you can get delicious local cuisine and buy from local shop owners. There are many shops selling these beautiful traditional coffee sets. They're gorgeous, only I wanted them for tea instead because I don't drink coffee. I'm already thinking about which home or investment property to put them in because the decor can match pretty much any of them.
Imate vi ovako od ovog modela, imate ovaj isto značaj. Znači,
The shop owner greeted us outside, and so we followed her into the store to talk more about the sets. She's explaining which ones are for tea or chai. I said they're beautiful, and basically I need to make up my mind.
To je lepo.
It's not on video. She was thrilled and impressed that I could talk to her in her local language, which also makes me feel really proud to immerse myself as much as I do wherever I go. Stopping by another shop and, of course, looking at more tea sets as though I really need another one. Oh, this one's really pretty too. Look at this. I know it's for coffee, but I can still use this for tea, right? Even if not, I still can use this for tea. We found more magnets, which we collect from each place traveled. We bought one yesterday and a different one today. Not from this shop, as the shop owner is showing us, but we wanted to keep looking to see which other magnets we could find. We talked briefly with the shop owner before leaving. I've said it before in previous videos or episodes in other countries, connect with the locals for an enriched experience. Başçarşıya, or main market in Turkish, is the heart of Old Sarajevo, and it's still lined with stalls, coppersmiths' alleys, shops, grand Ottoman mosques, restaurants, and numerous inviting little cafes. Foreigners have nicknamed this area as Pigeon Square, with all of the pigeons here and people feeding them. Another landmark within Başçarşıya is the Sebi, an Ottoman-style wooden fountain in the center of Başçarşıya Square. And get this, according to local legend, visitors who drink from the fountain will return to Sarajevo someday. The original Sebi was built in 1753, but a fire destroyed it in 1852, and then it was reconstructed in the year 1891 and then located to its present site several meters away from the position of its earlier structure. Also, the Sebi has a replica in other places such as Birmingham, England, Belgrade, Serbia, and Rojaja, Montenegro. As I stated earlier, Başçarşıya is a gastronomic hub offering local cuisine and dessert delights, all of the plates and pastries you could desire. My husband noticed a group of people huddled around an area and brought my attention to it. It was a man doing something cool at his cart, and we realized he was making a traditional Turkish dessert or candy. Of course, I tried it, and yes, ordered in the local language. It's me, and you may know by now that I will try local and cultural food, places, and things. Just select the size, small or large, and the desired flavor. There were a variety. I ordered the vanilla and strawberry. Perhaps I just have a sweet tooth because I love a good dessert. He dips the stick into the flavors of your choice, then rolls it around the bin, followed by spreading on the lemon to balance the sweet and sour flavors. And voila, a sticky, sweet treat. It resembles a coned, textured lollipop. Okay, let's try it and see how it is. I'm saying I liked it. There is a lot to see, and as we wandered through the streets of Başçarşıya, it was full of old but sturdy buildings, people from around the world, cultural centers, genocide museum, as well as churches and mosques. To the right is one of the churches here in the area. Başçarşıya also has the Gazi Hudefbez Mosque, one of the oldest structures in this medieval village. We walked all through the area of Başçarşıya. I like also narrower streets as it shows life from a different time. Eventually, we happened upon a shop with a heart-shaped magnet we liked, displaying both Bosnia and Herzegovina, and purchased inside with the shop owner. We say thank you and goodbye, and we're on our way. The narrow streets resemble the narrow streets in Italy, Greece, Serbia, France, and other European countries. I have seen streets even tighter than this where I can extend both arms and touch each wall. That singing is another call to prayer. The city is moving. Ooh, quick outfit check. It is time to venture to the next destination, so we walked back to the hotel to pick up the car from the garage. They allowed us to keep it there even after checking out. The next destination we're driving to is a place my husband suggested called Vrelo Bosna, which is not too far away from Bastarcia, perhaps a 25 to 30-minute drive. Usually we listen to music and talk while driving. I noticed he was not feeling too well and suggested to bypass Vrelo Bosna and go back home to Serbia instead. He insisted though that we go. He had excruciating stomach pain, which was worrisome, and so I suggested to go to a hospital, which of course he declined. He wanted to keep pushing through and driving through it, but I knew that he wasn't doing too well. If ever you are not feeling well while traveling and it's a serious condition, you know your health status, get the help you need.
Trebaš li hoćeš ponica? Tvoj stomak te boli? Okej, šta ti trebaš?
Somebody with a knife, left and right, bit long, sharp.
Oh. Šta ti trebaš?
Ne znam duša.
We arrived to Vrelo Bosna. It took a little while to recover, so we waited in the parking lot before entering. I see why he wanted to come here. Vrelo Bosna, or Bosna Spring, is a public park and a protected nature monument established around the source of the Bosna River, featuring the system of numerous springs at the foothills of Mount Igman. There are these small bridges, lush greenery, flowing springs, and picture-worthy places. I talked to an older lady here at the swings who wanted pictures. She asked my husband, but he was speaking with someone else, so I offered. And to her surprise, we spoke in the local language alone, and of course, she got great photos. When locals see me, they go through a cycle of initial uncertainty if they can speak with me or if there would be a language barrier, thus hesitation, then surprise and relief when I initiate in speaking the language, followed by impressed and happy to know that I know their language. It's all love and feels really inviting. Driving through the streets shows war-torn buildings of a recent traumatic past while presently unifying for the future together. As we leave Bosnia and Herzegovina to go back to Serbia, there are many tunnels to travel through as it is a primarily mountainous country. Some of the tunnels are short while others are quite long. We are back to enjoying music in the car, and thankfully my husband fully recovered and was able to drive. In total, the drive from Vrelo Bosna to Belgrade, Serbia is about a 4.5 hour drive. We then stopped for fuel close to the border of Serbia. I like that in this region of the world, there are still fuel station attendants available to fuel the vehicle or pump the gas. At the border, we are queuing up to drive across. We showed our passports and are waiting for the processing. Interestingly, this time the window agent was on the passenger side, my side. It's usually on the driver's side. After a road trip to Croatia and Bosnia Herzegovina, we returned to Serbia with great memories. With this full day, we needed to eat, and my husband suggested a kafana or restaurant on the border in the Zlatibor area that he knew about. It was cold, it's the mountains, so we dined inside and enjoyed delicious soup and local Serbian dishes. The bread is called lepinja and goes with his whole meal called komplet lepinja, or complete, that comes with eggs and kisela mleka, translates as sour milk. It's a fermented milk similar to a yogurt. I ordered some lean protein, it was so good. Yep, driving through more tunnels in Serbia. We have about an hour and a half to 2 hour drive home and more life to live. Ciao, ciao.